I was once beat in the head with a hammer by a homeless man while I was working valet. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It was crazy.
How did that not make the edit? You said that on the show?
I told people, but I don't know if I ever did a confessional about it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was in college. I was working valet in Nashville. I was just like downtown. And I was by myself. I had a partner, but like we were kind of off hours, and one lady came out of the event early. And so I was like, hey, I got it. I'll go grab her car. No need to come outside. So my partner stayed inside. I went back, grabbed this lady's car, drove it up to the front. I was going to get her keys. And I saw this guy kind of like walking towards me. I was like, okay, sure. Hey, he's just walking. Pulled a hammer out of a bag and just smashed me in the head with it for no reason. It was crazy.
Dude.
Yeah. So that's wrong place.
Did you go to the hospital?
For sure. Yep. Yeah. They call they called the ambulance. I had like a pretty bad concussion. They sewed my head back up. And
did they ever discover the motive of this crazy homeless man?
No, we think it was just like a random rage crime because he did do it to somebody else later that same night.
Oh my God.
And they got him, and he went to jail. So nice. Wow. But yeah, it was.
Dude, I wasn't expecting that. So
I know.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry to get like weird and dark.
No, I love it.
That was the first thing that came to mind.
I've got a crazy story to come back with on this next one. So everyone's got a strange sleep story. I feel like everybody does. So what's the most bizarre thing you've done in your sleep, or someone's told you've done?
I don't do weird things in my sleep. I like when I was a kid, I did like sleep walk a little bit.
Okay.
Just a few times, like my dad would say that I would like randomly sleepwalk when I was a kid. And it's boring, but yeah, I don't feel like I do any weird stuff in my sleep usually.
I mean, sleepwalking's strange. I'll give you that. I mean, it's strange.
It's just, I was like 8. So,
right. True. I did the same thing. And I remember once I was like, it's funny. I was like 8 years old, 9, 10 years old or something. And I like would go out in the kitchen and I just pee in the garbage can for some reason.
Okay. That's crazy. I've done that. That was that. No, that was my sleepwalking story. And I didn't want to say it because I was like, man. Like, I'm like, maybe TMI, but yeah, like that, my dad like would wake up and I was up, and then in my dream or whatever, I'm going to the bathroom. And so I thought I was going to the bathroom. And then he said, I just like pulled out the kitchen garbage can in the kitchen and I just like peed and then put it back and went to bed.
That is so funny. My crazy sleep story is that one night I got out of bed and dove through my second story window and went and hit the ground like from the second story.
That's a very rude way to wake up.
Yeah, in my sleep. So
that's miserable. Were you injured?
I was not injured. So night before, like nothing crazy out of the ordinary. I was having a beer and watching Fear the Walking Dead. Went to sleep at like 11 o'clock. And then honestly, dude, that's the last thing I remember. I mean, I fell asleep, and then I remember waking up as I dove through the window, like as the glass broke. I remember like waking up, I like hit this awning right out, like the upper level awning, and then just roll off of the awning like 15 feet onto my back. And I'm just like looking up, and I'm like, I was just sleeping. You know, when you wake up and you're just like, you're just like, oh, you're just slow.
That is terrifying.
Yeah, imagine
that's
that.
Terrifying.
And dude, I was just in my boxers. Like and luckily, I mean, I had some scrapes. Like I've got a scar on my back that's not that big, but like I had some cuts here and there, but like nothing crazy.
Oh my goodness.
And I land on my back and I'm just looking up. And then my wife at the time sticks her head out the window and she's like, Aaron, oh, and she just started screaming. I'm like, what I'm like, what is going on? So the cops came. The police station was actually like right around the corner. The cops are knocking at the door. It's like 2 a.m. I'm upstairs in the shower, blood everywhere, like trying to like wash myself off. The doorbell rings. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, who the f is at the door? So I go downstairs. It's the police. They're like, hey, we just heard a window break. Is everything okay? And I'm like, I just dove through the window in my sleep.
That's crazy.
Cops are like, what? So they immediately separate us.
I thought you were kind of talking about a broke or like an open window. You just went through the window.
Fucking Supermaned through the window.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
The cops are doing a full investigation.
And listen, like full on transparency. Like, no, I wasn't on drugs or anything. Like, I literally, like I said, I had a beer the night before, nothing out of the ordinary. So the cops came, they immediately separated my wife and I, and they were like, are you guys like fighting? Are you on drugs? Like, what?
You
They just
good?
don't believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
That's wild. Yeah, that
Um,
certainly trumps my my pee story.
It's, you know what? It's an icebreaker. Like, you've got, hey, I was on Survivor. I've got, hey, I dove through a window.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Sam, let's wrap it up there, man. I had such a fun time chatting with you. Seriously. Like, this was
No, man.
honestly
Fully yeah, on the back end of it, circling back to my comments from the beginning, this is so fun and answering a lot of questions that I don't know if I've even thought about since like the initial time when I first got back from the island. So very, very fun, creative, unique podcast. I had an absolute blast.